Sales dropped 17%, but prices haven't moved. What does that mean for you as a buyer or seller? Let's break it down. My name is Serhii Titovskyi. I'm a real estate agent in Edmonton and greater area, and as always, in the description there's going to be links for my buyers and sellers guide for 2025 to make your journey as easy as it possibly can be. Also, there's going to be a link in the description for a personal consultation via Zoom. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and my website where you can search all active listings on the MLS. So let's wrap it up and let's go to the market report itself. So I'm just gonna make myself a little bit smaller to make this data more readable for you. As always, we are looking only at the city of Edmonton, not including the greater area. If you have any questions about those areas like St. Albert, Spruce Grove, Sherwood Park, don't hesitate to reach out to me via Zoom, text, or email. I'll be happy to assist you over there as well. Okay, let's go to the market report for October 2025. The very first thing that we're going to look at is going to be new listings. I would say this is the first time in the whole year where we actually can see the decrease month over month with the amount of new listings going towards the winter season, and I would expect it to like stay consistent with like small decrease because nobody almost wanna move or relocate or sell their houses putting close to like Christmas, New Year, going towards winter because nobody actually moving. But year over year, we're still seeing a huge increase, 15.7%. That is 4,000 more new listings in comparison with last year. What does it actually mean for Edmonton itself? That Edmonton expands, there's a lot of new homes built. There is a lot of people selling their house, moving outside of the city like Sherwood Park or Spruce Grove, or like St. Albert, trying to, have more like family style of life instead of city life. And we see a huge amount of movement in city itself. Going towards sales, month over month, we're still pretty much flat. It's only minus 1%. But year over year, we're still seeing a huge decrease, 17% in sales. That is around 3,000 less listings were sold. Even with this comparison, like 4,000 more new homes, 3,000 less sales, we're still seeing that the month of inventory went down from 3.6 as it was in October to 3.5 month of inventory right now, and the inventory is almost 5,000, right? So what does that actually mean for you as a buyer if you're looking to buy? That right now is pretty much balanced market almost in all categories of homes, of real estate. If you plan to sell, for you it means that even if it's balanced, you still have to do a good job pricing out your house if you want to get it sold, because right now there are a lot of listings active on the market and buyers have a lot of options to choose from. But if you have any questions how to sell your house right now, how you should price it out, or as a buyer, like where I'm starting, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm definitely gonna help you out with this journey. Lastly, we're gonna take a look on the average days on market. As you're gonna see, we're 41 days in comparison with last year where we were like only 38. So that's 3 days more, not really crucial. Detached are only 1 day more. Semi-detached 7 days more, so this is quite a bit of increase in staying on the market. There is a lot of factors why is it happening over there, and this is not the very first month when we're seeing the duplexes are staying a little bit longer on the market. Townhouse 35 to 39, 4 days. Apartments 50 to 45, also 5 days. Apartments are always hard to sell because people are trying to move from apartment from their condo towards townhouses or duplexes. That's more desirable place for them to live in. Okay, then we're gonna go to the benchmark price that is right now 4.4 thousand. It's also decreasing 1.3% over month, but we're still seeing 3% increase over the last year. We're staying in the positive. And as I mentioned in the last video, I would expect it to be dropping slowly but consistently towards 400, maybe like 395-ish, going towards winter season, going like that. I don't think that it's gonna happen like over 1 month or so. I would say possibly close to like January, February, we're gonna be seeing around 400,000, 399, 398 benchmark price, and then from like end of February to March, April, that's gonna start to get back to increase as it's supposed to, because the slow season is gonna be over. We're gonna quickly go and look at the benchmark price of single family. It's still dropping month over month, 1%. It's still almost flat, but we're still 6.8, almost 7% year over year. So single family houses are still a great investment. They're still giving you quite a bit of profit, growing year over year. Apartments almost flat, minus 0.3. Year over year, 2%. Apartments growing. By townhouses, 279. It's almost 2% month over month, and still 6.3% year over year. It's still great to see that even townhouses, we can see that they are still growing year over year. And I don't know why it's not over. And I don't know why it's not over here, but also a lot of people would like to know about semi-detached, basically duplexes, half duplexes, what's going on in that area, in that market. As we can see, the average price is $430,000. It's small increase month over month, and still we're keeping 5% year over year increase in that area. So to sum it up, if you're thinking, oh, should I wait? Should I buy a house right now? Is it actually a good time to buy? Is it a great investment? I would say buying a house, if you can afford that. There are actually a couple steps. If you want to know if you can actually afford a house, apartment, townhouse, whatever, if you don't know them, just text me back. I will definitely send you the checklist, and you can check it out yourself. If you can afford to buy a house or apartment or townhouse, it's always going to be better than renting, because you're going to pay rent to somebody's mortgage, not to your own one. Let's go and see what else I got for you. So the very first one is going to be comparison of the inventory to the sales. As you're going to see, quite a bit of the inventory sales are not as high, and as I mentioned, we have 17% decrease in comparison with last year. But on the graph itself, it doesn't look that bad. This was October 2024, this is October 2025, and as you can see, we're seeing the same tendency as the last year. From September to October, we saw the small increase, and then we saw the drop in November, December, and it started to pick up slowly going towards like January, February, and March. So what I would expect from this year is following the same tendency. It happens in every business, in every area. You see in decreases and increases, depends on the season. So going towards November, I would say we're gonna see like decrease going like lower than September mark, and this is gonna be like November, December, and then we're gonna see small increases going towards March and April. So the next one is going to be total sales by the price range. 2025 is going to be purple, and as you're going to see, almost in all segments we're seeing increase in this year. Mainly we were selling like from 3 to 450. It is going to be sales by the price range, depends on the property type. So as you're going to see, apartments mainly we're selling in like from $150,000 to $250,000 range. The most houses were sold in the range from $450,000 to $550,000, but also you can see that there is quite a bit of range from $400,000 to almost $800,000 in sales for houses. And also going towards winter season, it's nice to see that we're still seeing sales almost close to the $1 million and $1 to $1.5 million mark. Townhouses, main sales were in this range from $200,000 to $350,000. Most were like $250,000 to $300,000. So that's basically 2010, 2015 year-old townhouses on the west side or south side, or a little bit newer ones on the north side of the city. As we're gonna go towards semi-detached duplexes, as we were gonna see, there's not that many of the sales in this month, but mainly it was like from 4 to 550. So that would be more like 2018 and plus duplexes, half duplexes. Mostly depends on the area. 5 to 550 would be like something like Trevilliger, south west side of the city, or like 450 to 5. It's gonna be going towards like north side of the city. That's gonna be the price ranges over there. So next one is gonna be once again sales by the price range. So as you can see, the most properties were sold in the price range 350 to 400,000. That is basically nicely renovated older bungalows, single family homes, brand new townhouses, or 2015 to 2020 duplexes. Okay, and the last one is gonna be month of supply. As you can see, the apartments are the main pillar that stays on the market. Right now the month of supply for apartments is 5.2. That's a lot, and basically that is 100% buyer's market right now. If you're planning to sell apartment, I would definitely wait if you don't need that to be done right away, because you're definitely not gonna get the price that you're trying to get it for, and you're gonna be selling for quite a bit of time. So what's towards single family houses is 3.1. That's pretty balanced market. Everything between 3 and 4 considered to be a balanced market, but it decreased from the last month. So if it's going to be like 3 to 9 to 8, that's going to be a little bit in the seller's favor. Semi-detached, basically duplexes. As you're going to go to the semi-detached properties like half duplexes, that's definitely more in the seller's favor. It's 2.3 months of supply, means that there is not really a lot of options to choose from. And townhouses are not much higher, they're 2.4. That's also seller's market. So if you're actually gonna take a look at that, going towards winter season, we still have some areas that are in the favor of sellers, like duplexes and townhouses. Some properties like single family houses are on the balanced market, and apartments are definitely in the buyer's favor. So at the end, I just want to sum up the whole report. Sales are clearly slowing, inventory is building, but prices for now are holding steady. This is not a crash, but that's definitely not a hot market. If you're buying, you've got more time and more leverage than you did this spring. If you're selling, precision matters. Pricing, timing, presentation, they can make or break the deal. If you want to know more, don't hesitate to contact me. My name is Serhii Titovskyi, real estate agent in Edmonton greater area. All the information is going to be below in the description. Have a great rest of your month, and bye-bye.